Hello and welcome to yet another episode with Jack Phelan, Jeep Dodge Chrysler Ram. Today with Mr. Hollywood, myself, we have the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited Edition. This is the puppy that you would use to commute if you have a Wrangler. 3.6 liter engine, so it means you got a lot of oomph, a lot of power. You got your four-wheel drive 4x4, of course. All Wranglers are trail rated, meaning they're ready to be taken off the road. But I know a lot of people do not intend to take these off the road. They love the look, they love the maneuverability, they love how it feels, they love how it drives, and they don't want to go and get muddy and dirty. So they want a vehicle that's more optimized for them. That's what the Sahara is for. Sahara is for not the jungle nor the desert. It is for the street jungle. Those inner cities. You have the look, you have the appeal, you have the finish. You will even see the bumpers are painted, the fenders are painted, the quarter panels are painted. Unlike in the rugged versions where this is usually plastic, this one's painted fully. You will notice that you have a larger profile wheel to make those rims look nicer, but you also have a smaller profile tire without the off-road grip. This is because this is meant to be just a daily driver. If you want to take it off-road, simple, easy, buy yourself another set of tires and switch it off when you go off-roading so you have that grip. This also does reduce road noise. So if you've ever been in a Wrangler and you thought it was loud when it had the off-road tires, when you have these, the noise is significantly reduced. So the difference between Unlimited and other Wranglers is that the Unlimited are four doors. So you will see this is a four-door because this again is optimized to be easy for the everyday commuter. It comes with a nice step stool here, so you can step into the vehicle and get in there easily. You have handle grips to assist you in that. You will notice the trunk is very spacious. You have your backup camera for safety. And in the trunk, you will notice a lot of space and a subwoofer speaker so that you can have those parties, have some fun, go around town, and celebrate. And then once we go ahead and lift this up, you will notice you got some storage here. It's got a plug in there to get the water out if you wanted to put maybe some soda cans in here for tailgating. You have your door hinges, your roof, your windshield, and you can put those screws here. That way you keep track of them when you remove either the doors or the roof. And yes, for those of you that have never had a Wrangler, never owned one, everything can pretty much be removed. That's why you got that nice frame around you. This frame remains to protect you. This is just covers that you can take off, store in your garage, and have a nice wind flowing through your hair. So this is a convertible SUV. Doesn't look funky, right? Because you've seen those weird convertible SUVs. I've seen a couple lately. I'm not gonna brand names throw out there because I don't want to say anything, but they do look weird. If you like it, that's fine. You'll notice you have the nice cap here. This is not a push like some other vehicles, so you do have just a pull out. You pull this out, plug your gas gauge in, and go ahead. You will notice in the Sahara, because of the Sahara spirit, Sahara is a famous desert, right? You do have nice stitching with a tan finish to highlight that. The back is very comfortable and spacious. There's a lot of headroom. Even if you're 6'3", 6'4", you should comfortably fit. And you will also notice there's a full wall outlet in there, plus USB-C and USB plugins for your passengers. It's pretty awesome. People love it. You do, of course, have power seats with lumbar support controls to make the ride as comfortable as possible. And this vehicle is a marvel of engineering in every way, shape, and form. It's ready to handle all the rough bumps and all the off-road challenges you throw at it. And it's also extremely comfortable and ergonomic, which I'll show you when we get on the inside and go through the features. It's got a lot of awesome stuff on it. Let's hop in and show you the rest. All right, push to start so you're in control. Key set. We're in the interior of the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara. You have a nice, awesome spot for your key, so we're going to do that first. Every Wrangler comes with this little groove. People often wonder what it's for. Is it for my straw? Is it for my wallet? No, it's for your key. You have a nice spot to hold it there. You have your handbrake, your controls for your four-wheel drive, and of course your gear shifter, which you can go into manual mode for to do a little bit of a slapstick play around if you're into that. And then you have your rear view camera, which you will see it lowers it down to a nice aspect ratio that fits the camera, but you do also have the option of the front camera. But you might be hearing a little noise. There's somebody in the back. Those are the sonar sensors that are telling you, hey, you're too close to somebody. So somebody said you're too close to the back right there, but we're going to go ahead and show you also this. See right here, you have the backup and the front camera. And you can clean them right here. Clean by pressing it, so it will help you take care of that. You also have guidelines for your tires button up. So we actually don't have anybody in the rear. I just realized that we have the gate open in the back, and I think that's what's causing it to do that, because it sees the gate, it sees that the stuff's open, it's pointed out to the wall. Awesome. All right. So let me show you the rest of this. You have your maps, you have your Apple CarPlay, Google Play, Android Auto on here, so you can go ahead and connect those wirelessly. It's easy, it's simple. They have heated steering wheel, heated seats, all the creature comforts, and they are analog buttons. You can also control them on the screen. The menu for the huge 12.3-inch touchscreen is on the left, optimized for the ergonomics of the driver. So you'll see I'll be able to go media, comfort, navigation, phone, apps, and vehicle. So you can control what you do. You see the Android Auto, you see Alexa on here as well. You can have your vehicle controls in here to see stuff, mirror, dimmer, etc. Phone connectivity for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This one does come with onboard navigation. Whenever you get into a Wrangler, if you see a nav button in the middle, or any Jeep for that matter of fact, if you see a nav button, that means it comes with onboard navigation. Most people do prefer Google Maps anyways. I plug in my Apple CarPlay all the time. I think it's great. But if you like the map and want your phone to disconnect from society, you absolutely can. And since it is a Wrangler, you might do that, right? You might try to make some trails that haven't been trekked before, and there might be no signal for the Google Maps to work. So hey, that's about it for the screen. Lots of controls, beautiful sound system. You do also have controls on the steering wheel. There's front controls and back controls, and those are often missed. In the back here, you have controls for the volume and the presets, and on the other side, you have control for which song, what you're playing. So you can control those without having to go to the screen, which is really, really nice. You have your cruise controls in the front and phone controls here as well. The cruise control, this one does come with adaptive cruise control, meaning you can set the distance from the car in front of you, and the vehicle will slow down and speed up in accordance with the vehicle you're following, allowing you to give your foot a brake, so you don't have to do the forward, backwards, gas, pedal, gas, brake situation, right? You have everything set on here. The other cool thing is because the roof is meant to be removed, right? And I will show you this one. This is called the tri-piece one. So you do have three pieces, 1, 2, and 3. The 2 are super easy to remove. It just takes no screws. You got 3 of these little hinges here, 1, 2, and 3. And then you pull this down, push it up. There's an alignment thing right here, pin for you to make it easy. You pop it off, throw it in the trunk, and you have a convertible. If you want to remove the back piece, though, there is a couple screws you got to take off. As I showed you, there's spots for them in the trunk. You need help. You cannot do it by yourself unless you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Odor from Game of Thrones. It's a big piece. Need some help and need some garage storage as well to put that roof down. It does contain glass, so please be careful. When you do choose the optimized Alpine stereo system in the vehicle, you do have speakers here. You also have speakers in the back here, and that subwoofer in the trunk. So you have a lot of speakers throughout the vehicle to give you that nice sound and finish. And you will even notice there's some more throughout the vehicle when you look around. Every Jeep has a little blooper in it on the window somewhere. You can look for it. You'll see this one has a gorilla etched into the screen, into the windshield here. There's sometimes salamanders, or what's it called, or little different creatures. Somewhere on every Jeep, they try to do that. It's called a blooper or a secret. Try to see if you can find it. It's pretty awesome. I highly appreciate it. Other thing we want to know, once we remove these, you're probably wondering, what am I going to do with my phone, my wallet, if I want to go inside somewhere, leave it in the car? You have a glove box that is lockable, of course, with the key, and it's pretty huge. And you also have a huge center console storage. It has another USB plug in there. So you can even leave your phone charging and the car running, and it is lockable as well with a key in here. And you have a second shelf, and both the shelf and the big storage lock with that one key, which is the same key that you have on your phone. That's pretty awesome. If you want a Jeep Wrangler just like this or in a different configuration, go ahead, give us a call on the number on the screen. Call Sebastian, ask for assistance. We do home deliveries. We do order vehicles from the factory. We do help you find the right vehicle for you, because we want you to be first and foremost happy, second and foremost excited, and third and foremost, of course, safe, which is why Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram come up with a lot of safety features for these. So thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Mr. Hollywood out.